Aydınlatır öğretmenleri, final okulları,
özgüvenli öğrencileri, final okulları.
Hello my dear students, today we will continue about ancient China, the great China, okay? But firstly, we stay in here and we will read, circle, true or false and check your answers, okay? Now let's talk about pandas, okay? How much do you know about giant panda? For example, wild pandas live in many countries. I think it's not correct. Why? Because normal panda, they live in many countries, but this is wild panda, okay? Wild. That's why, because of this, wild panda lived in many countries. No, it's false. Because they live in only China, okay? They live in only China. Let's check about the second part. The panda is an endangered species. It's true because of the some plants, for example, bamboo, the other kinds of spices. The other kinds of species. That's why this animal is a species, the endangered species of animal. Okay. Pandas are omnivore. It's true because panda eats bamboo, and also mouse. Okay, mouse. That's why they eat both plants, for example, trees and other kinds of small things, and also mouse, okay? Rat, mouse. This is also true. Pandas are black when they are born. No, it's incorrect because when pandas born, they are actually pink, okay? It's false. They are actually pink, okay? Pink. Okay, newborn pandas weigh 100 grams. I think it could be true, but I'm not sure actually. We call it like this. It's true, maybe. And pandas hibernate in the winter. I think no, it's not only winter, okay? It's a different kind of also seasons. It's false. Okay, these are our answers. Please circle it and check your answer. Okay, wild pandas live in many countries. No, it's false, wild. The panda is endangered species. True. Pandas are omnivores. They eat bamboo and mouse. Pandas are black when they are born. It's false because when they are born, they are actually pink. Newborn pandas weigh 100 grams. It's true. And pandas hibernate in the winter. It's false, okay? Let's close this part and please write in. Okay. Let's continue. Read and attach the stickers. But firstly, please open 7D, okay? Please open 7D. Let's look together, okay? When I was a baby, a little small baby, maybe we can say I could go different place, okay? Let's check our stickers. These are stickers, okay? We will stick in some boxes, okay? We can say I could go different places, okay? The first one. When I was a baby, I can go different places, but now I couldn't go different places because I am in the zoo, okay? Let's check the second one. When I was a baby, I can play with other friends. But now, I couldn't play other friends, okay? For example, third one. When I was a baby, I couldn't climb a tree, okay? But now, I can climb a tree, okay? You can think about like this and you can stick it. Let's check our answers. When I was a baby, I could go different places, okay? I could go different places, but now I couldn't go different places. When I was a baby, I could play with other pandas or other friends, okay? But now I can't play other pandas. When I was a baby, a small baby, I couldn't climb trees because my legs, okay, they are not mature. Now I can climb trees all day because I'm mature enough. That's why they can climb the trees, okay? These are our answers. Okay, for example, let's talk about yourself. For example, when I was a baby, I couldn't write. If you want, you can note it someplace, okay? For example, when I was a baby, I couldn't listening, or I couldn't choose any music, okay? Or I couldn't take a photo, okay? You can think like this, okay? When I was a baby, I couldn't ride a bike. Okay, now we are in this part. We will listen and complete, okay? Let's first listen.
Listen and complete. Silent letters.
When we're together, we make no sound. We're silent letters. Shh, don't tell. We hide in words. We hide really well. You can see us when you write. We're always ready for a fight. Look for us in right and night. When we're together, we make no sound. We're silent letters. Shh, don't tell. We hide in words. We hide really well. We hide sometimes in taught and brought. We spend a lot of time in thought. Shh, shh, we don't want to get caught. When we're together, we make no sound. We're silent letters. Shh, don't tell. We hide in words. We hide really well.
Okay, now we listened silent letters. So let's check our answers. When we are together, we make no sound. We are silent letters. Shh, don't tell. We hide in the words. We hide really well. You can see us when you write. And we are always ready for a fight, okay? Ready for a fight. And look for us right and night, okay? We hide sometimes taught and brought. We spend a lot of time in thought, okay? Shh, shh. We don't want to get caught, okay? These are silent letters about these chorals, okay? About this song or poem, okay? Let's close this part. In this part, we will listen and repeat, and we will find with silent GH words, okay?
Listen and repeat. Then color the boxes with silent GH words.
Color, okay?
Way,
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 might,
might,
might, bright,
bright,
bright, tough,
tough,
tough, enough, enough, light, light, cough, cough, thigh, thigh, eight, eight, sigh, sigh, rough, rough, neighbor, neighbor, laugh, laugh, daughter, daughter, high, high, tight,
tight.
tight.
Okay, let's check our answer, but this is not proper for you actually because of the silent letter or something, but let's check our answer. Wait, might, okay, might, bright, light, top, 8, sigh, neighbor, daughter, high, and tie, okay? These are our answers and these are the silent letters, okay? These are the silent letters. Okay, in this part, you know, we have a reading part, and in this reading part, we will read and then we will correct this answer, okay? Let's start. Anas the shepherd boy, okay? A long time ago in western China, there was a boy named Anis, okay? Anis. He was a shepherd. Anis liked to play the flute for his flock for sheep, okay? These are flock of sheep, okay? He was very good at it. He is really good at playing. When he played his flute, people stopped to listen his music, okay? He is actually really good to playing flute. That's why all the people are quiet and silent, okay? Let's continue. A powerful landlord lived in Anis' village. He didn't like Anis, and he hated the music Anis played. One day, the landlord found Anis in the village. He hit Anis many times until he fell down. Oh my God, it's really bad. Okay, and then he took the flute and broke into 1,000 pieces. Okay, now we find he broke the flute. A landlord, okay, a powerful landlord broke the flute, okay, because he didn't like Anis' music. Okay, Anis finally stood up and he had many brushes. With tears in his eyes, he picked up the pieces of the flute. He was very sad, okay, he was really sad. He didn't have any money to buy a new flute, okay. He didn't buy any money. Suddenly, a kind of old man appeared in the street. He had a long beard, okay, and warm smile, okay, a warm smile. And say, "Don't worry, Anas." The kind of old man said, "Let's make a new flute for you," okay. Anas walked with a stranger throughout the market. The old man found some bamboo. He helped Anas make a new flute, okay? The stranger helped Anas to making a new flute, okay? This is really important. It sounded beautiful. "Thank you, sir," Anas says. "But what about the powerful angry one?" he asked. "He doesn't like me or music." "Go home to your sheep and play your flute. Don't worry about that," the stranger says. The kind old man disappeared. Anas went home and he felt very happy. Okay, he felt happy. That night, the powerful landlord had a dream. He saw a beautiful white rabbit in the forest. It had a black spot in his head. Black spot in his head. When he woke up, he thought to himself, "That rabbit is unique, okay? Maybe it is lucky." It's about luck because no other rabbits in that dream, okay? So the landlord gathered his 3 sons together and told them, "Catch that white rabbit with the black spot in his head. The son who catches it can have all my money when I die." It's okay. The landlord's oldest son went to the forest and to look for that rabbit, okay? The kind old man appeared to him. "Go to Anas, the shepherd boy. He can help you," he said. The oldest son found Anas and explained his problem. The shepherd boy played a beautiful song on his flute, and the rabbit came out the forest and hopped into bag, okay? Then hopped in the bag. On the the way home, the oldest son opened the bag and checked the rabbit was there. Oh my God, there's a bag and this rabbit in that bag, okay? In that exact moment, the rabbit jumped out of the bag and ran away. The rabbit ran away, okay? The oldest son looked and looked for the rabbit, but he couldn't find it, okay? He couldn't find it. When he arrived at his father's house with the empty bag, his father was so angry that his face turned very red. The next day, the second boy went to find the rabbit. The kind old man appeared and sent him to Anis. Anis played his beautiful song again, and the rabbit appeared and hopped into bag. The second son carried into his father's house. On the way home, he also looked into bag, but the rabbit jumped out again. This time, when the son arrived, the father's face turned purple. Finally, the third son went to look for the rabbit. All the same things happened and the rabbit escaped again. The landlord turned red and then purple and then blue, okay? He screamed at his three sons. Then he went to the rabbit. Then he decided to went to find his rabbit himself. He walked into forest. Then he heard the sound of the flute. He saw Anis and he heard some noises in the shadows. It's the rabbit, he thought. He looked again, but it wasn't the rabbit. In the shadows, there were bears, tigers, and wolves. They are listening to Anis' music. Anis saw the landlord and stopped playing. The animals formed a circle around the landlord. They were very hungry. The landlord started to cry, and he couldn't escape. He begged Anis for help. Anis saw a big opportunity. He told the landlord, "Promise to be kind and generous." The landlord agreed, and Anis played his flute again. The animals fell asleep on the grass. After that, the landlord was always kind and generous to Anis and to everyone in the village, okay? These are our reading. Okay, for example, what did Anis do? Anis is a shepherd, okay? Who broke Anis' flute? The landlord, okay? Who helped Anis? The old man, okay? What did the landlord see his dream? The landlord see his dream a rabbit, okay? What did he tell the sons? Okay, he tell, take this rabbit, okay? Let's check this part. The landlord sent his sons to find Anis, okay? Or a special rabbit, okay? A kind old man sent to son to Anis, okay? This is correct, and this one is a special rabbit, okay? The white rabbit appeared when the music played, okay? The landlord found dangerous animals. The landlord or Anis become kind and generous. The landlord, of course. Let's check our answers. The landlord sent his sons to find special rabbit. The kind old man sent to son to Anis, okay? The white rabbit appears when the music plays, because Anis' music is so special. The landlord found dangerous animals in the forest, like wolves, tiger, and bears also. The landlord became kind and generous. That's all about story. Okay, now we continue this part, but firstly I want to show you something, okay? Let's check our poster. This is China, okay? This is China. And in China we have Taklamakan Desert, okay? For example, it's also borderline in India, okay? This is Tibetan Plateau and this is for Yak. This Himalayan mountains, Lhasa, the Great Wall of China, Gobi Desert also in China, Beijing, Shanghai and Zhejiang, okay? This is all about China. This is all about in borders, and also it's all about mountains, Silk Road, Gobi Desert. This is all about China, okay? For example, the Great Wall. The Great Wall is in the China, okay? Empire State Building is in New York, okay? It's really good building actually. It's in New York, okay? Terracotta Army is also about China. Museum of Modern Art, it's in New York, okay? New York. Brooklyn Bridge is also in New York, okay? But as you see in the poster, Gobi Desert is in the China, okay? These are our answers, okay? These are our answers. Okay. Thank you for listening to me today. Thank you. See you. Goodbye.
Aydınlatır öğretmenleri, final okulları,
Özgüvenli öğrencileri,
final okulları.